Hello, my name is Melldfer Alviarez, and this is my final project presentation for the class STA 2023 with Professor Patel. Why I choose this project is because on my job I work as a senior site lead in phlebotomy, drawing blood from about 30 patients a day. A lot of them get very nervous before I even touch them with a needle, and I wanted to put a number on this instead of just going off what I see. So I surveyed my patients and compared it to a published research on needle fear, also known as trypanophobia. My research question was simple. Are you afraid of needles? Yes or no. For my alpha level, I used 0.05, the standard threshold in hypothesis testing. I asked 40 patients this question during their blood draw appointments, and they're all adults. My sample are those 40 patients. What I did to avoid bias was making sure that I pick like different ages, different genders, times of the day to make it random. Out of 40 patients, 9 said that they were afraid of needles and 31 said that they weren't. That's 22.5% reporting fear. And we'll compare that later to the research. This is my pie chart that shows the breakdown. 22.5% afraid, 77.5% that are not afraid. My sample is a little lower than the 25% that Harvard claims, and we'll check that in a minute. So here it is. My null hypothesis is that the true proportion afraid of needles is 25%, matching Harvard Health. My alternative hypothesis is that it's different from 25%. I used a two-tailed test since I wasn't sure ahead of time which direction my sample might go. Before testing, I checked the three conditions. It is random and independent, since I randomly ask patients during visits. It is a large sample, 40 times 0.25 is 10, and 40 times 0.75 is 30. Both are at least 10, so that's met. For a big population, the population of all adults is way more than 400, so that's met too. Here are my numbers. P naught is 0.25, P hat is 0.225, and is 40, alpha is 0.05. My standard error, here I have the equation that comes out to 0.0685. My z-score is negative 37.37, sorry. Since it's a two-tail, my critical value is 1.96, and my p-value is about 0.715. And here I have the graph that shows this data. That was with the TI-84 calculator. Now, to reach a conclusion, since my p-value was greater than alpha, I failed to reject the null hypothesis. My 95% confidence interval came out to be between 9.6 and 35.4. And since 25% falls right inside that range, it lines up with the decision. Now let's reflect. This project taught me how hypothesis testing actually works in practice in a real life example that I deal every day. Checking conditions, calculating standard error and z-score, and interpreting p-value in context. My results came out lower than expected, but the p-value showed that difference wasn't actually significantly different, which taught me a difference in data doesn't automatically mean a real difference exists. This also matters for my job. If roughly a quarter of patients are afraid of needles, 7 or 8 people out of every 30 I draw daily, well, This project reinforced my statistical skills and gave me a better appreciation for something I deal with directly at work. Thank you.